Hello traders, welcome to the Friday stream where we have a rally on our hands. It's been good, man. Been really good. Buyers defending that key inflection point, 57.5, 58.3, and now you're catching a rally all the way. I mean, you're thinking 63.588 to 64.899. Very good, and a good start for a lot of the altcoins, right? That were showing us some stuff, some really nice stuff. Okay, so Apple, we know last stream that Apple was gonna gap up tremendously. S&P big rally, and then on the weekly for the close for the S&P 500, the bullish harami from last week caught fall through. So a lot of winners today, not so many losers, unless you were cash or just net short. Okay, so the 4-hour bullish and gold, or that 4-hour reversal candle, little did we know what it would turn into. But it's cool to have rallies, but remember, if you're in some sort of shorter term downtrend with lower highs, lower lows, you're still working on the lowest high of the entire little downtrend, so correction. So you need to see buyers eventually take out previous discernible swing highs, and then after that put in some discernible swing lows. Remember, this was the lowest low of the entire correction, so we want to see momentum shift back into the hands of the buyers, and that normally manifests itself with higher lows than before locally, but not always, as we discussed just yesterday, how bleak things can look before big runs. Couple of very notable times, one being March of 2023 and then January 2024. So you could almost say dragon, right? Like one low, then the second low, the dragon spine. If you had a dragon spine, you're still below that, the supply line. So nice, up 6.2%. We have, for a few moments today, saw prices above 63,000. I'm coming in clear. The stream on. We okay, bud? We okay? We got Baba Booey's, Banana Cats, Comcast. I see Camcost is here. Not sure if Hoarder's here. I might still be doing a workout or something. Okay.
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Sure. Ethereum up 4.14%. Ooh, I like that. A Fibonacci percentage. I like Bitcoin up pretty much 6.18%, and then 4.14 on Ethereum. The Fibs, they're with us always, aren't they? Thanks, R2. Isn't it funnier though when we don't know what you were saying, and it could have been something really bad, or you could have been cursing someone out? Thank you, R2. Every day, man, that throw a new one on, man, it's like I gotta go in there and make changes. Gosh dang, dude, Chewbacca now. We got R2D2, Chewbacca TTS, Bop It. Oh my god, dude. That's a millennial thing. The Zoomers don't know what Bop It is. Huh. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I mean, like, in before, we never hear R2D2 ever again, chat. That was the last time you'll ever hear R2D2. Anyway. So here we are. I mean, it could be a confirmation low at a key inflection point like Solana, right? It didn't look as good as Solana. There wasn't much follow through, but today you're seeing it. It could be one and then two. If we do get follow through, I mean, there is going to be some tests of 3,357 supply line of the correction, and then above that 35.20 to 35.80. Above that, wow, probably 4,000. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done, but it's always good when we get confirmation lows. I think this was kind of like a confirmation line. It was the M shape, of course, but it was 1 and then it was 2 here. Maybe we can get that again. On your second largest crypto in the entire galaxy, possibly. Crypto Hammer knows what bop it is. Dude, that game was pretty nuts, man. All right, let's go to BNB. That, you know, the best looking crypto, including, I mean, lately and locally, better than Bitcoin. Still is. I don't care what you say. Thanks for Babui. What is going on? Can I just look at S coins in peace? All right, mega bullish and golden candle unfolding before our eyes. 2 hours, 35 minutes till it's confirmed. Just elevated reaccumulation, ascending triangle stuff maybe. I get it. I am cognizant and aware that you have 3 local highs that are all lower than the initial high. Could be cause for concern, but where's the selling pressure? There is none. So I'm just not really that concerned until we're testing 500 and then we're breaking it. I think you put in a higher low here, there's so much demand. The sellers failed to be able to test 510 again, and that's just super bullish, super strong. Sign of strength. Okay, almost like a demand line here too. Too much demand for now, or they can't even test that. So looking real good on BNB. Eventually all-time highs if this keeps up, and Bitcoin's gonna actually recover. But again, man, 4 hour, Bitcoin could be working on its lowest high of the entire correction. Do not forget it. It's not over yet. We're not out of the woods. I just don't want people to get like euphoric or emotional about this stuff. Solana up 4%. Nice. Remember what it was, dude. It was a dragon. The dragon. Supply line. It looks like the market participants on this 12-hour candle are breaching the dragon spine. Bullish and golden candle will be confirmed in 2 hours, 33 minutes on the 12-hour, breaking back above that 200 simple moving average. Nice, for the first time since like April 28th. Not a big deal, but still, this is how, this is what setups will look like. And the setup is not invalid until you're falling below 124. So rejoice on you know, one of the coins that had a compelling argument for maybe some sort of reversal in a long-term uptrend for sure. You know, the trend's your friend, and you're identifying a dragon in an uptrend. There's nothing wrong with that. That will be blessed with the bullish patterns and bullish trends, with bullish divergence on the oscillators on the second foot, man. It's good. All right. Hype in the chat for Soul. Resistance is flipped to support not once but twice. And then what was so amazing about Soul was not just the 12-hour, it was the daily. The only one of the major market cap cryptos that had discernible daily bullish divergence. Here it is. Not an opinion, it's just here. And now off of that, working on a positive histogram wick, and that would be your highest level of positive momentum seen since March 21st. Nice. Soul, and then XRP that, you know, whatever, man. Like, yeah, back above 51 cents. Could have been, you know, someone could have had a stop loss set up at 47 cents if they wanted. And it could be like a local one low, the second low. Sure. An inflection point. We just know it's a terrible performer most of the time to everything else, so you might as well just go with something that's not so effed for years. Okay, I do like anything. I mean, XRP above 51 cents is cool to me. I am cool with it. Below it, I'm not cool with it. And that's it. That's your update on the XRP. Cool, dude. Then we go over to GRT, which was up notably a good double-digit percentage points, 12.25%. It was up a little more earlier. Yeah, a nice little potential confirmation low with some divergence on the daily. 12 hour for sure. 23.2 cents. That's the old harmonic high from February of 2023. An old swing low. It cannot be denied or argued with, it being an inflection point, a level where there has been a major reversal, not just as a support, but as a resistance. I don't need to get into it. You see it. It's stupid on both sides. Okay, so they are trying to confirm it as a support in an uptrend, right? The trend reversed, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, potentially the highest lows, significantly higher than the previous discernible swing lows. Remember, this was a bullish dragon pattern. Yeah, dragon season. But here we are, 1 and 2. We'll see if it has some legs. It's the Google of the cryptos. That's what the Zoomers say. The Moon Boys. All right, 1 and 2. Let's go. I mean, you could say, hey, dude, it's like a dragon or something, man. Sure, it's a dragon or something. Yeah, something like that. You got the wick, and then you got the candle close, and then you got another wick and now it's breaking out. Like you got a little supply line breaking. Okay,
M3X
sure.
Sing on Kaw, Chucky, Croaky, Crofam, and Sonorkim banking on the dragon.
Duathism. Thanks, dude, for the $5 super chat. He's 3-time long on Grr. Did you just like go by the Altcoin booklet and you're like, all right, alphabetical order, we'll look at these 3 Altcoins. Yeah, go 3 times long on them. I guess that's what he did. Yeah, it's like a deal. He got a deal. Sure. All right, great stuff on GRT. What a nice candle. Working on your highest daily candle close since April 23rd. Audio check, make sure we're good there. H-Bar.
Dollar Woo Woo Tang. Wu-Tang!
TA Exhibit, we'll look at Woo. We'll do it, man. Thank you so much for the $20 contribution. Much love, man. Supporting 100% crowdsourced stream. Speaking of supporters of 100% crowdsourced stream, thank you, Dr. Colossus, for the 8 months of continued support on the Patreon/Citadel. Crypto Ghost, thank you for the 16 months of continued support. Holy crap. Thank y'all so much for that. Much love. Okay, so H-Bar. I mean, nice trend. Someone was worried, remember? S. I couldn't even hear what you said, dude. I'm a tad bit deaf in both ears. And I'm blind. I can't read either. Sorry, dude. But thank you for, I think, the contribution. Thank you, man. So the highest low, quite possibly the highest low of the entire uptrend on HBAW, 12.48 cents. After that, 16 cents. I mean, this looks kind of spectacular. It's so whacked out from that news-driven catalyst. Okay, we're gonna disable that one, dude. We can't do Chewbacca. All right. Oh, dude, we can't do this. Nope. Sorry. Quality of the stream collapsing. Nope. Dude, how is this real? I'm sorry, chat. Better than Baba Booey? Yeah. So that's Ask AI Chewbacca. We'll get rid of that one. We'll let someone do Chewbacca if they want, but we're not going to be... I don't ever want to know what AI Chewbacca has to say ever again. This is why everyone's leaving. Thank you for the whatever. Thanks. Okay, so H bar above the 200 moving average. I mean, this is just like the highest low. There's nothing wrong with H bar, dude. Again, I'm thinking 12.5, 16 cents on deck if this market doesn't collapse. If Bitcoin doesn't collapse, man. All right. I know, Scuba Steve. I know. Have you talked to Scuba Steve management? Regular Scuba Steve? Hey, it's God Blabbo. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub on Twitch. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Okay, so yeah, like I think like eventually you got to give it like months. If these assets are just going to do what traditional assets do on retraces from old highs to bottoms,
I
highs
almost
to lows,
swerved off the
382
road.
to 618. Well, if Chewbacca killed Chris, we'd never be able to forgive Chewbacca, and certainly that would be our origin story as joining the dark side and killing Wookiees. So, Chris, thanks for not dying, dude. Thank you. Yeah, you're in good shape on H-bar. So the dude who requested, he's like, dude, I've been in H-bar since like 5 cents. It's like, you're okay, dude. You just gotta wait, man. It'll probably conclude with an insane Jesus candle. Blow off top. Not like this. All right. The trend continues. Dogecoin almost up 10%. And it was like M-shape. And then, wasn't really good context M-shape. And maybe it's still... It's just sitting the same price it was trading at March 1st. So it's kind of sitting sideways and still above the 200 moving average. All right. Still trading lower than it was trading April 29th. Not really that great. Loop Rang, you know, it's got kind of that same signature that we're seeing on a lot of altcoins, the little local lows, local confirmation lows. But to say is it trading at a real nice inflection point? Not really. Not from history. It just made like 100% retrace from its previous lows, as you can see right here. And just kind of holding there. All right, fine. There's bullish divergence on a second low. No one's arguing. I just think there are better ones. Like it's one thing to get like a recognizable, discernible pattern, you know, like a double bottom inverse head and shoulders. But if you're able to line those structures and patterns up at inflection points, you can manage your risk appropriately. So it's harder to manage risk on something that, yeah, maybe it's showing the same thing as a lot of the other ones, but it's just not really happening at like the best spot. But yeah, I mean, you can say that they're trying to just hold on to the 2024 bottom, right? That's the low. 100% retrace, so not really any more than before from months ago, but there are many others that are showing some more than before. So I'm inclined to like the ones showing the higher lows versus the not higher lows, the same lows, if not lower lows. Okay, Loop Ring, dude, cool story. She was pretty cool. She was like pretty nice here, where you got, I really like a little bullish pin bar at an inflection point. They tested once in mid-April, and now they're testing again early May. So it could be 1 and 2. Could be setting up for 2800 back to test this level. I mean, it's like that huge impulse on high volume. You think the trend has reversed for sure, and it's uptrend. It went from no trend to now uptrend, and now they're trying to hold on to levels. So it's pretty good. Some confirmation low on Shiba. Could be headed much higher. Well, R2D2 was here. What are you talking about, Rudy Poo? Huh? Imagine saying that on a stream where R2D2 has shown himself for the first time in human history. Okay, no, we're sort of going through, you know, a few of them. Theta had the same little local bottom maybe going on with some convergence, divergence, whatever, just not at the level. I would love to see it at 166, 158, near the 200. You're just not getting it there. It's not a deep retrace. So it just makes it a little bit harder to... You always want the 886 because, like, let there be no doubt that's the lowest you're going. And if it's at inflection point, great. But if this one's like midway, it's like not an 886, not even close, maybe a 618, not at supports. Oh, it could just be better. I'm just looking for the one that is the best. V-Chain wasn't really showing much except it hit this demand line here, downsloping consolidation in an uptrend. This is in an uptrend, and but still trading below 4 cents. Kind of a big deal of a level. We need to breach that. Oscillators don't really look great. That's why we haven't been looking at it on the streams. Raven had an M shape, and it looks like a possible type 2. My God, dude, it's freaking nuts. It's like it's not at key levels. Remember, this is a successful concluded trade setup. All right, it hit target 1 and 2, and then overshot it, then collapsed. But then look, they made an 88% retrace from the discernible swing low, and now you can see a discernible second low, and then you can see. I mean, are my eyes playing tricks on me, or is this just real life? I mean, it's just literally real life. You can't make up the fact that Raven Coin has all the makings of a Velocity athlete, just not at the best levels for risk management. It's kind of just floating along, but it's got everything else. So pretty cool. Are they confirming a bottom at a deep value perceived area in an uptrend? It looks like it for now, until something changes, until we get new data that would contradict that. That's kind of going on Raven chat. Do you see this? Up 6% today. Makings of Velocity athlete. Then we could just, I mean, is this cool how we're doing it, or should I do something else? I don't know. Just running through Uniswap we didn't look at yesterday, but it's still showing the 88% retrace from the previous discernible swing low from late January. The M shape completed. It's not. Is it a type 2? I don't know. Like normally, okay, just Scott Carney. High to low, normally 382 for a reaction low.
Is Pedro's
This is
deposit
so
coming to
shallow.
stream on
I don't
Cinco
even
de
have the
Mayo?
236.
Great setups this week. Cheers, chat.
Andrew 2, thank you for the 5. Unfortunately, the 5th, that's my grandma's birthday, and there's my family's throwing a big party for her. 85th year anniversary, or anniversary of being alive. So I gotta go out of town, and I'm gonna go pay my respects and love. So I won't be streaming this Cinco de Mayo because of that, but just know I'll be living life. Okay. So Uni got the makings. It's the things going on. The trend's your friend. It was destroyed by some news, but in the end, like many others, hitting that deep retrace around the 200. Let's see, like 697 candle high close back from September 2020. Right there, they're holding it. Okay. Brad, I don't even want to talk about it, man. You know how people get old and people are driving and yeah, so like she the car got totaled, but it saved her life. So she was more upset about the gift than she was the wreck. So breaking news, whatever. Yeah, she's good. If y'all don't know, I gifted my grandma a BMW, and apparently it saved her life. So yeah, but the Beamer's gone forever. It was all a dream. Dang, man, freaking Maker, like not at a strategic level, like right, not at like hey, I can manage my risk with a tight stop below support from history, but dang, they're still trying to do the thing, right? The 1 and the 2. This one's one of the best performers, for real, one of the best performers. Been great, working on the highest lows, still above the 200. What a trend. Hidden divergence, maybe you could make the argument from this low to these lows, right? I could be working on it, man. Like Maker is strong. Then one that was perfect, right? We're looking through these ones that are like doing well today, but like they just weren't sticking out as like, oh my God. You keep scanning, and then eventually you find one where it is like, oh my God, in a positive way. And it's like, there's no way it's this perfect. How? Right? Where you got the inflection point lined up with the 886, and then you got the rally, and then the valley, and you got that bullish pin bar just perfectly touching the inflection point from history. So it's like a type 2 return, undeniably, indubitably. And then I think like 12-hour divergence, I mean, whatever. It's just freaking incredible. So up 6% today. That's nice. This is like a trade setup, you know. It's like one that just was like, I can't believe it. It's this good. Then WRX was a good one too because of the same things. Like it's just wow. I mean, like a little bullish pin bar at a key level from history with bullish divergence. That local confirmation low, it just kind of was set up. It was just perfect. So one could have managed their risk with max upside potential and tight losses if it failed, because we don't act like we know, even if it's a perfect setup. Much higher prices if this is gonna have some good performance. Avalanche, actually, I was scanning and I saw him. Like, it's not really at like, it's not like Solana where it's like at the level. I mean, maybe you could say it's like the zone, like an inflection zone. More recently, a little bit, right? I'm just gonna have an open heart and an open mind on Avalanche, where you can just see what I'm doing here. There was a resistance in history right there. Candle close and wick. The only time. So that's what they're trying to do. Like they defended it once back in January, and now it's like kind of twice. The issue is you don't have maximum upside potential because you have a big key $40 resistance above you, but still, it's like they're trying once and then twice here. Pin bar breaking above the 200-day moving average today. It's not bad, man. Not bad. Trend's still your friend. I mean, from this low to this high, that's an 886. So if someone could come out here and be like, all right, I'm going to say it. I'm going to do it. Try and stop me. It's 40%. Okay. That's freaking valid. And there's your 886. This is freaking wild, man. It's actually going on right now, right? Avalanche in an uptrend. A big old M shape. Completing. And then they're trying to confirm its completion. And it's all happening at this one level back from August 2022. Interesting, man, right? If it's not interesting, what is it, you know? That's right, Brad. Good memories. But that's okay. It was upgraded to like, you know, the M5 competition, so it's all good. Not even mad. Ethereum Classic was, you didn't need an M shape, even though you could have probably painted one to some level. It's a low, from this low to high, it's an 886. Sure. We don't need an M shape, okay? You got just so many things. It looks so good. And it's just the level of all levels, $22.50 to $24. Buyers fin it once and twice, and it's like the highest low of the uptrend, really. I mean, you know, this is just correction. I like the way it's set up here. It's just $36, $40 target if they're really doing what we think they're doing, right? It looks good, man. Just for now, it looks great. Man, I'm hungry. Holy crap. Chat, could you like stop being so dead? My God. Pathetic. Yeah, maybe. You could call, I mean, Brad, you say it could be, is it a wedge? Dude, I mean, does it have to be a wedge?
I like turtles.
You know, like, I think you're just contained within. Like, say, like, what happens if you, like, we broke a wedge and then it, like, runs to the supply line and reverses, you know? I mean, I'm just looking at it like this. You're correcting. This is a correction, and the correction is conceptualized by the parallel via the parallel channel tool. You got one low, and then you got the slightly lower low at the demand line, and you've got seller exhaustion on the oscillators, on both of them, man. Okay, 12 hour. It was there. And it's cool, but there's so much work to be done because you could be working on your lowest high of the correction, just like on Bitcoin. So, I mean, you really want to see some more follow through above $2.3 trillion as they had failed from April 24th all the way to April 29th. That was just testing, and then the bearish engulfing and the rolled over. So, win higher high, win higher low. Would love to see that eventually. Have a chat, man. Comcast, what's with the snowmen's? What's up with that, dude? Freaking me out. Thank you. I'd rather have snowmans than nothing, okay? Because that's what I'm getting, dude. From chat. Give me snowmen's, give me emojis, give me hypes. Just don't give me nothings. Okay, so look at DYDX. Man, I'm telling you, dude, like this demand line here, they're recapturing it for now, aren't they not? They're trying. Doesn't look too great. Like, you know, it doesn't look like anything special at this point. That's a pretty nasty dump, but 220 demand line holding, and could be headed to 273 if there's any fall through on this market back to test this level, top of the range, 273. Yeah, they're still trying to maybe put in higher lows. Could have been better. Vera, what happened to this? Oh my God, we actually kind of might be getting there, where I can finally start saying, I mean, you could go a little lower too, but you're working on the 3 rising valleys. Oh, nice. Thanks for banana cats. Cats in banana suits. Don't get wrecked. Oh, dude, that's a lot of emojis. Thank you, each and every one of you, for the emojis. Is that real? No way. Dude, people are crazy, man. Really? I like the turquoise faces, man. Sweet. Okay, yeah, so I mean, the third valley, the 200 moving average, has finally got enough data to be manufactured here on the chart. Nothing really crazy on the oscillators, but dude, you gotta, it's the structure. It's the high, both highs, right? HAI and the HIGH. And the old OP, the old big time. It's just all the structures, man. So trade setup, one target's hit, but there are 2 more. One's at 18 cents almost, and the other's at 26 plus cents. Nice. Neo, you know, pulled back, but still making those higher lows. You can't believe it. Still higher lows, still more than before. I wonder when they'll go test $20 again, if they will. Man, it's looking still solid. More than before. Reef. We're looking at this one yesterday. Right? It's just an asset at a key level. Once, then twice. And then the 12-hour really showing some good colors here. Man, that's just beautiful divergence. First little positive Momo after the divergence. Engulfing candle confirmed in 2 hours and 12 hour. That's just solid. Structures, man. Wow. Tezos, though, very nice. Let me show you here. Maybe I don't have it on this one. Did it on this? Yeah. Look, like, dude, it's like you got the 886 in the uptrend, very close to a key inflection point. Could be type 2, but it seems so shallow. High to low. See, 382, normally you want to go a little higher for a discernible reaction low, concluding, and then you sell off again. So you can, because this could be without seeing a 382. This could still just all be a type 1. But yeah, either way, still, I mean, risk management could be applied here below 83 cents. Such a big level, man. Comp, I mean, still trying to work on the same low, higher lows, whatever. You know, kind of the same situation. It's been going on. Gosh, starting to turn into XRP territory, though. But yeah, I mean, you could say almost the highest low maybe coming in. It still looks like Wyckoff accumulation, and you're going through the backup phase right now, the BU. Yeah, I mean, it still looks okay. It could be better, but yeah, maybe the highest low. Lind, I don't know if I looked at... Yeah, Lind didn't really stick out as one that was like exceptional. You know, it's matching the lows from early February, matching the lows from November 2023. That's why it's just, to me, not as great as some of the other ones, because they're making higher lows. This one's same low, lower. So could be the same type of like backup situation, Wyckoff accumulation. But yeah, to manage risk, structures, and they're just better ones. Okay, they just are. Solana being one, ZRX being one. We're like, dang, man, no way. Trying to tell me the M shape, the uptrend, the 886, the 200, inflection points from history being defended. They've been defended before. Remember that time, maybe in a downtrend, mind you, that the 45 cent level was defended with confirmation. You saw a rally that took you up 158% in 40 days. So they're doing it again. They're trying to do that same thing. But now you have an M shape and you have a good trend. The trend was garbage back in March 2022. It was terrible. We were going to England. Market was crashing daily, right? We are higher highs, higher lows now. So incredible context compared to what we had seen in the past. So you just can't be that surprised if we see 73 cents or 90 cents again at some point in the near-term future on ZRX off of this. Okay? It's pretty fantastic. We like to Doge. Or pink, it looks like the line for the ride might be ending soon. You might be getting back on the ride. I think AXS had something interesting-ish. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, my God. So it's not the greatest because it's making a lower low, same low that we saw from December and February. But it's trying to put in the confirmation low at the ice line. Very much so. 1 and 2. So it's where risk management can come in. You know, stop loss below 620. 1 and then 2 here. And so upside, take you at 930, 929. It's like 100% M shape going on, right? X, A, B, C, D. Could be better, right? We want 886s if we're lucky, but it could very well play out favorably. You got divergence in the RSI. I bet you the 12-hour looks impeccable. It does look impeccable. You can't make this up. How freaking special it is. Wow, man. Divergent season on the altcoins on the 12-hour. But let's see, because you're correcting, right? Lower highs, now a lower low than previous lows. Lower high in the previous high. Same low as your previous low, but no higher highs, higher lows yet. So just because you confirm a bottom doesn't mean it's the end all be all bottom. You might rally and then pull back and put in a higher low, and that'd be good too. Holochain had the M shape. It had the M shape. Man, God. Can't make this up, dude. It's like trend has reversed. Now we got an M shape, momentum M shape. 200 moving average. They're skating it pretty well. I mean, above 2.6 tenths of 1 cent. That's where you're off. You're off to the races. It's very interesting. And from this low to this higher low, you got maybe some divergence. Compelling, dude. This is some good looking stuff in these crypto markets. We already talked about that the past couple days, but they've really starting to come to be like yesterday. Oh, video lover, the composite operator looks like he's accumulating those S coins. So there you go. Oh my God, it's Comcats!
Comcats tipped $100. Corn. Chart with downwards trend. Chart with upwards trend. Chart with downwards trend. Chart with upwards trend. Snowman.
I like it. Comcats. That's a first occurrence from Comcats. Which, all along, that should have been it. Wow. Thank you, dude, for the $100 contribution on this Friday afternoon stream. Where, what a day it was for stonks and cryptos. Not so much metals, commodities, but the money printer's going burr again from what I've seen. The data's showing us they're printing money again. So, billions. So, I wouldn't want to own cash, right? If they're doing that, your purchasing power is continuing to collapse at an accelerated rate. You want to own some financial instruments that are going to at least keep up or outrun what they're doing to the dollar, to the fiat purchasing power. Wow. This one, man, hot. Just stare at it, look at it. It's pretty. It's a very pretty asset to look at. I'm glad Comcats tipped while I was here. This is the shark. It's got really good stuff. All right. Have your alert set up maybe. Because if you hear a beep on hot, my God, big thing. Big King's doing things. I haven't looked at FTM though. Probably showing some, and it's like not deep enough for my liking. I mean, sure, it's outperforming. They're holding on to this high from February, but it just means like it could go way lower and it'd be better value. It's like up here to 618 from the previous low to high. But yeah, saying they're trying to diverge right on the MACD, on the 12-hour, and the daily. Daily's got bullish divergence, class B. So, okay, that means if it really did play out and catch fall through 88 cents to 95 cents up here would be your target. Okay, and say, very nice. I very well think this could be maybe a type 2, type 1 here, and here's your type 2 going on. It's a little weird. It's a little different than a lot of the other ones. Not being painted the same way. What the heck? We just look at it like 1, and here's 2. Yeah, that's your type 2 return, and it's all happening at the basement, so can't really go wrong. I mean, right? You're on the right track if you're trying to buy low on major confirmation lows on dailies in your inflection points. That's good thinking. Okay. Plus, it's its own M shape within itself, right? What? X, A, B, C, D concluding. Got it. Filecoin, though, oh, it's only up 2.4%, but this is one. It's kind of dreamish, you know. It's kind of a dream. The 12-hour showing those incredible looking variables, all near $5. Gotta love it. Easy upside potential to $8. What would that be? That would be like 35% upside from here, minimum. And then it's like trade setup worthy, you know, stop loss below $5, 480 something, and let this thing ride, man, and maybe see its highest high of the entire uptrend. Momentum is strong. The trend is your friend. Bullish trend, bullish patterns, bullish variables. You're not doing the wrong. You're doing the right thing, identifying bullish things and bullish trends. But the 886s kills the normie, kills the FOMO moon boys. Like they can't fathom 886s and uptrends. They've already given up. They're not watching the stream anymore. They're not participating in crypto. They have just capitulated. They're out. They're again, right? They're watching Miley Cyrus, Taylor Swift again. They're going to watch the NFL draft and, you know, catch that game last night. That's what they're doing now, right? They're at whatever, universities, protesting or being commies, whatever they're doing. They get wrecked at 886s and give up and leave. And then the wave concludes and we go on another big wave up, and then they come back. And they're like, wait a second, what's going on? All right, beautiful Filecoin. Engine's another beautiful one. Man. Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, pretty close to a good level to manage risk, and tons of upside potential if it does reverse here. So deepest retrace, highest low of the entire uptrend, potentially. It's interesting, just not much performance today, only up 2.4%. Meh. Maybe we'll get some Weekend Warrior stuff on these completed harmonics. Let's go to Litecoin just for Litecoin's sake. Yeah, like the idea of maybe 1 and 2, it is more so that now you have a bullish pin bar. Wow, got to think about it like this, okay? $77 inflection point from history. You got a daily, undeniable, bullish pin bar reversal. Now we have follow through an engulfing candle, closed less than 2 hours. Local confirmation low at support. 200 moving average, trading above it. Bullish convergence, divergence on the daily. MACD histogram. 12 hours going to be the same. This is pretty good. Litecoin looking really good here. The sellers have tried and they've tried and they've tried again. And they failed and they failed and they failed. Too much demand, not enough supply for now. The whole argument becomes invalid when you start really falling below $77 with follow through. There's no follow through. They're wicking down. There's no candle closes below this level. There hadn't been one candle close below $77 on Litecoin since February 28th. So you might get wicks and stuff, but for now, buyers are defending hardcore. Yeah, not bad. All right, we could just look at S coins all day, man. I know, but let's go to the S&P 500. Take a look. Melt up, my God, after hours up another 0.22%. Beautiful. The attempted rally continues on the SPY. Here's this weekly I'm talking about. The Harami, the bullish Harami that was painted last week. It was beautiful and so rare. I just don't really ever see Haramis like that on index funds. And then this was the follow through. We got a confirmed candle close higher than the Harami's close, so that confirms it. Gives us the follow through. It's valid Harami. So you wonder if we're going to continue now, or we're going to reverse, continue upside, where we were not too far off all-time highs at all. How far off are we? We are only off all-time highs by 2.5%.
Hi Mitch, can you check $ILV crypto gaming coin? I'm hoping gaming tokens blast off.
Great new channel, man. Thanks so much for the $20 super chat. ILV crypto gaming coin. Good. We'll look at that, all right? Thank you, man. Much love. Good week for stonks. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, highest weekly candle close since April 1st. Continuing the rally. Nasdaq Composite, bullish Harami, follow through. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, I love it, dude. Like that old high from August 2021 was violated and then recaptured immediately. So they're defending a key level from years ago. What, 2% or less away from all-time highs. Big tech, gonna do things. Nvidia, I don't think Nvidia's done, man. I know it's so high. There's not much of an edge outside of bullish consolidation structure. But dude, I think the party on the NASDAQ will be at 99, 2000. Fraud everywhere. Scams. Euphoria. Dumb money 3.0. I mean, stupid. I think that's probably how it'll all end, you know? Not, dude, we're completing a harmonic and it's over, dude. OWM, mother of God. This is incredible, right? Harami last week, 200-week moving average defended, and now they've broken back out. They broke the range, man. They're going to do things, up 0.99% today. Wow. One low, maybe even a local, slightly higher low confirmation low. Dude, that's crazy. 209, 213 on deck. If this is real, the Harami... The market participants are telling us it is real. Last week was it's potentially real, a reversal, and now we know. Incredible. Yeah, incredible. The piercing line reversal. Little did we know what it would turn into. Dang, man. Beautiful. And this is the dumb one of the day. This would be your Apple. Not real much rhyme or reason, just because of earnings, of course, but nothing with the earnings was stuck out as amazing, okay? They didn't come out with some revolutionary new item they're going to start selling. Nope. But they did get a clean close above all the previous big inflection points from history. It looked so effing bad. And that's just saying, you can't know. Earnings could kill the way it looks or make the way it looks, okay? And it just was like consecutive lower highs, bearish back test, everything, and then earnings. It's like, this is why you cannot trade with earnings. It will destroy your idea and you'll be underwater too. So it's just, you got to know when earnings is coming up and you got to wait till it's over. And then you got to have plenty of time for what you've identified, what you're trading to play out without earnings being, yeah. Yeah, we're going to do more buybacks, man. Google elevated, probably going to go test 175 at some point. What a channel, what a trend, man. It's beautiful. Really is something else. God, love it. Humble beginnings, right? Remember the old trade setup, how it started, how it's going. Exactly. The duck going nuts, dude. Microsoft, well, yeah. Doesn't matter, man. Money printer. Doesn't matter. Supports break. You're back above the maybe a little demand line. There's just not much structure up here. Trying to make sense of what's going on with it. Nah, you're not gonna collapse. I mean, this is still valid until buyers take out 413, but just gapped up. Tell me what big tech stock didn't gap up today. Here's your Amazon, a gap up. Wow, near all-time highs. It was your, I'm thinking it was your second highest daily candle close literally ever. Only second to the all-time high. Wow. That's your Amazon. Crazy. the old all-time high back from July 2021, November 2021. Still right below that. Let's just look at NVIDIA real quick, men. I mean, they did do that. They did do this. If you anchor it this way, like where that's just like 1 and 2 on the bottom, then 1 on the top. If you anchor like that, it's probably the most conservative way to anchor. They broke it out with a candle close today, but no follow through or anything. Just up 3.46%. I'm still thinking $1,000 NVIDIA at some point. But yeah, there's no value. This is the most highest premium you could be paying for an asset, but it is a money-making machine. That's also for sure. So wild breakout, I guess. Okay, yeah, 4-hour inverse head and shoulders maybe. I'm not that concerned about it. Okay, no, they had a couple requests, so let me see here. These requests, man. All right, Wu-Tang for TA Exhibit.
Wu-Tang!
Yes, sir. Yeah. Not as great as others, okay? They did test 23 cents, which is a big deal. But you never got a second test. All right, I think the closer you are to 23, 24 cents, the easier it's going to be to optimally manage risk with a stop loss below that, the entry as close as possible to this level. And so you're kind of a little off, right? Take on some pretty solid losses if it sold off, hit this level, then dropped. So a little off, and then the M shape isn't really clear, right? Like, maybe if we were lucky and it came closer to this level for the second test, I'd like it more. But yeah, I'm sure it's probably gonna run like everything else will if they do, right? Say like Engine or Filecoin, the ones that like have like kind of better setups, they start running. This one's gonna run too, but those ones, it's easier to manage your risk. This one's gonna be a little harder. $886, depending on where you anchor, right? I mean, you could say this one. What about this one? That's what I'm saying. Like January of 2024, right? There are many, many different altcoins we've already looked at on the stream that are making 886s from that low, not from the November low. So yeah, we go this low to high, 886, and I'm saying fine. Like I just said, if all the ones we've looked at where they're better, they just are, play out, this will probably rally too. I'm not saying it's not going to rally. What do you mean? TA Exhibit? What? Not from this low to high, it's not an 886. I'm just saying, if we could get down here at 23 cents, it would be easier. It would be easier, man. It's just like if you like Woo, you should love Filecoin. If you like Woo, you should love Engine Coin. If you like Woo, you should love ZRX. If you like Woo, you should love the few other ones.
Hi,
Solana.
Mitch. Can you look at Poo Coin? I know it's a shit coin, but we make money from them too. Laughing face. Laughing face. Or do we?
Is that a pun intended, man? Are you intending puns here? Paraflow, thanks so much for the $23.61 super chat. Much love. Where's the music, dude? Oh my god, man, the music stopped for 15 seconds. Let's complain about it. I guess better than dead chat. Whatever. Go ahead. Do your worst. If you like Woo, you will love Poo. I don't know about that, man. Maybe. Sandstorm, Comcast, it requires a happening for that, right? Let me see here. Who's Comcast? I only know Comcats. Chris almost swerved off the road. Oh my God. ILV for Brave to Channel. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Interesting-ish. Yep. So, sir, T exhibit. Here is an exhibit of an asset that from January, February, is making an 886. Like engine, like file, better than whatever that other one was, right? 886. By the grace of God, an 886. Uptrend. It's there. And $88. It's a swing low from 2022. It's a resistance. February 2023. Support resistance. They're trying to hold it. Bullish engulfing candle confirmed in 1 hour 40 minutes. It's there. It's better than the other one. Better than Wu-Tang. Get it? Alright, thank you for the very kind words, man. Thank you for watching. Thanks everyone for watching. Could be doing anything on this Friday, but you're here. And we're here early just cause, okay? I tend to have more energy. Kind of earlier in the afternoon it is, alright? I went through 4 days of the gauntlet with my trainer, so finally kind of getting to relax today a little bit. Okay, so yeah, MIG, sure. So you've got an 886 here, and this is a value perceived area in an uptrend. Could be a little better. You know, you did a type 2 return on it, a little shallow. But yeah, they're holding it. They're holding it. 12 hours probably good too. Yeah, 12 hours impeccable, man. Like 12 hour, you got yourself. There it is, the bullish divergence that a lot of these other ones are showing. It's right there, and it's right. It's local. It's very nice. Target, if you were going to target, if this was going to play out and not crap out, oh my God, it's not going to do it, and it's over, right? We're going way lower. You know, minimum 133. I would think that's, remember, a target has to be equitable from an entry and where you're setting your stop loss. So it's like, you obviously 107.79 is where it could reverse because it's done that a multitude of times, but that's not 3 to 1. You got to have 3 to 1, right? Where if you're entering now and your stop loss is at like $84, 84, 83.70, whatever, because you're just, do you really want to own it below this level? Probably not, because you'll be going long because you're identifying the buyers defending a key level not once but twice. And if it then fails after the engulfing candle, it was all bullcrap. So you have an argument that is constructed here. So 133 minimum. I mean, then harmonic targets like 162, 160. Good psychological rounded number. 160, 159, then 190. So 133, 159, 190. 3 targets. If this was going to play out actually it was the bottom in the uptrend. That's where you'd be headed. That's ILV. Pitvox, thanks, man, for the kind words, man. All right, Paraflow wants Poo Coin. We'll see if it's better than Woo Coin. It's gonna be like Poo. Let's see. Poo Coin. Well, there's Poo, P-O-O, and there's P-O-O-H, which is on Poloniex. Then there's Poon Coin. Of course there's Poon Coin. Poo Coin. Look, man, when you start asking me about stuff like Poo Coin, what do you want me to do? What am I supposed to do here? It's up 25% today. Wow. I've never seen this in my life. Let me show you here. Key stats. Somehow this is real life. Somehow this is real. Somehow that's a thing. So there's, on this coin, it says minus 316 million volume. Okay, totally real, totally legit, man. Can't because of stockholders, right? So yeah, there's nothing to do here. I can't analyze this, man. I'm sorry, but please don't get mad. What we could do, yeah, this team has great parts. Nice one. Sounds like an AI joke, Brad. All right, I'm just, if you want to look at something that's like kind of, you know, got data and volume and it's not a big old poo scam, hit me up. Let me know. Be happy to take a gander. Check on Highcoin. Continuing to correct after the most beautiful setup possibly of the season occurred. The dream. Continuing to correct, diverging. You haven't seen positive momentum on this one since March 13th. But dang, man, look where they're getting us to. You're starting to get to levels that are interesting for big rebounds. Like, you know, either 4.5 or 4.9 cents. This is exactly where this could pop, you know, for a lower high eventually, of course. But it is interesting down here. You just like, you would like a confirmation low. I don't think you have one.
Sid Vicious tipped $25. Mayor of Greenbow. Could you please look at Big Time? Baba Booey.
886.
Los Laves Humanos por favor. Myro is a good dog, Mitch. Be good to the dogs.
Thank you, Sid Vicious. I don't know who Myro is. Thank you, dude. Okay. So you're big time. So from this low to this high, you can see you're at that 886, the deepest of deep levels you could go to. I mean, pretty much. Like whoever bought down here, they still own a little bit, maybe. It's bad, okay? Really bad. So I wouldn't even call this an M shape or anything. I mean, you could try to say X, A, B, C, D. So yeah, maybe like it's doing the same thing that all these other ones are doing, like this local one low, then the second low, and then on the 12 hours, bullish divergence. On the daily, there's bullish divergence. My God, there really is. Like it's perfect bullish divergence on the daily. 1 and then 2. Wow, that's nice. So would it be weird if like what we've witnessed on all these other ones, if they rally, because there's an edge that kind of implies that a rally would make sense here. Would it be weird if Big Time caught some bids too? It wouldn't be weird. I think like, though, again, we're just splitting hairs here, and you kind of want to be going, I mean, if you want to go with the framework and risk management at the same time, you got to be going for ones that are like as close to support resistance as possible. Close to support as possible. Close to support as possible. One's like hot. I'd be taking hot all day over Big Time. My God, man. Some of them they're just superior to the others. I like the ones that are making higher lows than their lows from January. And then they're completing M shapes and they're diverging. They're doing all the things we're looking for. No, did not look at CRV. Thanks again, Greenbow, Alabama. Much love. I don't know who Myro is. Thank you. We got 1.5 hours till the daily candle close. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, bell, sub on this Friday stream, where opportunity on the altcoins is presenting itself again after 6 weeks of nothing to talk about. Oh, CRB. Like again, CRB is not as good as these other ones. They got hit harder during that correction. It got hit hard. no more than befores. Sorry, it's lower than the January low. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's low. But I'm not going to say it's not at this unbelievable basement level where one could, if they wanted to manage risk appropriately, they easily could. Right? We're talking a 2020 low down back here. And then a 2022 low. And then a 2023 low. And then the spring, the back test of spring. Now here you are again. I mean, sure. Go with God. It's just I like ones that are showing more than before. This one's less than before, but still at a very key level. We looked at VChain already, man. We already looked. Been live now 1 hour and 17 minutes. Thank y'all for being here. Well, Bitcoin looking good, man. Everything propped up on the weekend like no one's business. 63,588, 64,899, your nearest levels of adversity. Those are local highs as well on the 4 hour from April 27th and the 29th, and then another one from the 25th. It's all these different ones. You got to breach those, make higher highs, because if you don't make higher highs than any of these three, you would literally be working on your lowest high of the entire correction. And this was the lowest low of the correction. So don't give me the lowest low and the lowest high. If you're going to make a lower high, you better sell off and pivot and make the first higher low of the correction that we've seen. So we could say the momentum is shifting back into the hands of the buyers. Doge has now hit double-digit gains today, up 10+%. Nice. Oh, there's two. Yeah, so like $9 billion. No, was it $9 billion worth of Bitcoin was purchased in the past 24 hours, 48 hours on this pullback? Like, so, like the composite man amount of Bitcoin bought. Someone back me up on that, okay? Wake up calling, man. Naps are only good if they're less than an hour. If the nap lasts longer than an hour, your body starts producing that melatonin and you wake up and you're groggy as F. Okay, so we're at 63,000 again on Bitcoin. We got a lot of work. There's so much work to be done. A lot of work, right? The zones, the moving averages, the heart line of the channel, then the next inflection point, and then the top of the correction. It's cool. I like false bearish breakdowns because a lot of times after false bearish breakdowns, you can have whipsaw effect and get real nice runs to the top. 3 billion, sorry, not 9. 3 billion worth purchased, yes. Thank you, Chicago Brew. I'm not sure about the inner workings of S-Coin projects. Okay. Love and soul, though, on the technicals. So nice. Ethereum's interesting. You know, I'd like Soul better, kind of, but man, it just like it really is.
And then, just like that.
Is this going on the daily on Ethereum at the support chat? Okay, I'm seeing one low, and now I'm seeing the exact same low, and it's all happening at this key level. One low, right? And here's the second. It's pretty good. It wasn't here really yesterday. You didn't have evidence. Now the waning negative momentum is what can pretty much help you see it. Wow, that'd be great. So let's get a more pronounced rally again, maybe to 35.20 if we're blessed. All right, I got to eat. So it was a good early stream. Yeah. And so like I appreciate everyone coming out. Thanks for the support. And yeah, I just hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Relax, enjoy it, recover, recruit for the week to come. Because if these altcoins, if what we've identified on the altcoins are saying anything, it's gonna be a good next couple weeks. Thanks for the ducks. Thanks for the love. I'll be back. Till next time. Respect. T.A.